This is Mike Regan with TransAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of July 10th. And in this week's 2-Minute Warning, our eyes continue to be on the situations at UPS and Yellow, and we have some practical advice for shippers. Well, based on the response rate to the past couple of 2-minute warnings where we've talked about what's going on at Yellow and UPS, we know there's a ton of interest out there about what's happening. And we've also gotten a bunch of emails and calls from some folks and basically said, Mike, do you think there's going to be a strike over at UPS, and will labor unrest at Yellow, create disruptions in the LTL industry? So we've reached into our network, talked to a bunch of experts. Here's what we can share. The situation at UPS right now is extremely fluid. I don't know anybody that can confidently predict what's going to happen. Last Monday, it looked like the Teamsters and UPS were going to get together. But then Wednesday morning, we found out that at 4:30 in the morning, the Teamsters pulled away from the negotiating table and said UPS's offer was not acceptable. They had demanded that final and best offer by July 5th. Now, when you couple this with the fact that Sean O'Brien, the president of the Teamsters, has made it abundantly clear that they are not going to continue working past July 31st unless they have a fully ratified agreement. Well, some folks said, it almost seems as if the Teamsters want to strike, perhaps for symbolic reasons, and the fact that they're willing to stand up for folks. We don't know. I don't think anybody really knows. Over at Yellow, that situation continues to evolve. The Yellow has gone to the White House to ask for their intervention. They filed a lawsuit against the Teamsters, and we know that there are several things going on. There's issues like what happens with the pension plan if something happens to Yellow. The situation over in Congress where some are questioning the merits of the $700 million loan. As we have continued to maintain throughout all of these 2-minute warnings, Yellow is not a stranger to this situation. They've worked through things in the past, and if you're a shipper in a praying type, please pray that Yellow survives, because a lot of people say, well, there are LTL carriers that could pick up the capacity. Right now, while capacity is abundant, that might be the case, but if the markets get tight again, as they inevitably will, it will cost shippers a lot more to use LTL carriers. And we also think it's going to cost shippers a lot more to use UPS. There's a bunch of things going on, and that's why we've created a little tip sheet about things that you could be and should be doing. As I've said, when it comes to looking at this situation, you hope for the best, but plan for the worst. And with that thought in mind, you need to be taking a look at this tip sheet that our folks have put together. We're not giving you it via a link because, candidly, folks, a lot of our competitors like to copy what we're doing, and this stuff is just too valuable. Be glad to share it with you. All you need to do, send me an email, give us a call, or arrange for a little calendar option where we can talk one-on-one. We do all of this because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team. We're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.